Welcome to Delta Wave History, your sanctuary for functional historical boredom. Our focus will remain on the historical, methodical, numerical, and the procedural. This allows your mind to unwind and drift into historical details. Please adjust your volume for a consistent, even tone. We aim for a predictable vocal rhythm, devoid of sudden shifts in pitch or intensity, designed to facilitate a state of tranquil observation and sleep, if you wish. Tonight, we are going to look closely at a silent, meticulous profession that has existed for centuries. We are going to explore the historical methods and tools used for cleaning and preserving old maps and sea charts. Imagine a dimly lit room filled with the scent of aged parchment, beeswax, and dried linen. Here, the archivist sits at a wide, slanted wooden desk, carefully unrolling a fragile map of the known world from the 16th century. Maps have always been vital to human navigation, trade, and exploration, but the materials they were made from are incredibly fragile. Vellum, parchment, and early rag paper are susceptible to moisture, mold, dust, and the simple passage of time. In the 18th and 19th centuries, the art of map preservation became a highly specialized discipline requiring profound patience. The first step in preserving any ancient chart is the process of dry cleaning. Before any liquid can touch the delicate surface, centuries of loose surface dirt, coal dust, and soot must be gently swept away. To do this, historical conservators used incredibly soft drafting brushes made from goat hair or squirrel pelt. These brushes are dragged across the paper with virtually zero downward pressure. The conservator works in tiny, overlapping circles, ensuring that the fragile ink and hand-painted watercolors remain completely undisturbed. Once the loose dust is removed, the conservator addresses the deeply embedded grime. For this, they historically relied on a surprising tool: freshly baked, crustless white bread. By taking a small piece of soft bread and kneading it into a pliable dough, the archivist creates a natural, gentle eraser. This dough is rolled carefully over the map's surface, picking up oils and dirt without abrading the delicate paper fibers. You can almost hear the soft, rhythmic sound of the bread dough rolling back and forth across the thick, textured parchment. Following the dry cleaning, the conservator must address the acidity of the paper itself. Early inks, particularly iron gall ink, are highly acidic and can actually burn through the parchment over centuries. To neutralize this, historically, maps were exposed to gentle alkaline vapors or bathed in very diluted calcium baths. The washing of a map is a process that requires the utmost stillness and concentration. The chart is laid upon a piece of woven, spun-bonded polyester to fully support its fragile structure when wet. It is then slowly lowered into a shallow tray of purified, tepid water. As the water gently washes over the map, the paper fibers relax and expand, releasing decades of trapped, yellowing acids. The water in the tray slowly turns a pale amber color, a visual representation of time being washed away. After several delicate rinses, the map must be dried and flattened. It is carefully lifted, still supported by the polyester webbing, and placed between thick, highly absorbent woolen felts. Heavy glass weights or large, smooth stones are placed uniformly across the felts to ensure the map dries perfectly flat. This drying process cannot be rushed. It can take weeks for the paper to naturally release its moisture in a climate-controlled room. Finally, any tears or holes in the map are painstakingly repaired using traditional techniques. conservators use Japanese tengujo paper, one of the thinnest papers in the world, along with a handmade wheat starch paste. The paste is cooked slowly over a low fire, stirred continuously until it becomes a smooth, translucent gel. A tiny dab of this paste is applied to the tear with a fine-tipped bamboo brush, and the Japanese paper is laid over the wound. Once dry, the repair is almost invisible to the naked eye, restoring the structural integrity of the ancient chart. Through these quiet, deliberate actions, the map is saved for future generations to study and admire. The archivist packs away their brushes, their felts, and their wheat paste, leaving the workshop in perfect silence. As the dust settles in the archive, you too can let your thoughts settle, slowly drifting into a quiet, undisturbed rest. Let the steady, methodical rhythm of preservation wash over your mind, smoothing out the edges of your day. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and allow yourself to sink into a peaceful, restoring sleep. Discover more history by watching the next video. We're eager to share more with you. You can't go wrong. All our videos are deeply detailed, dull while fascinating, and distinctly sleep-inducing.